Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. According to Yahoo News, the Cuban government has announced a sweeping market opening plan containing 176 measures, representing the most radical structural reform to its socialist economy since the Cuban Revolution. The dramatic policy shift is driven by a severe economic crisis that has worsened since January due to harsh energy and financial sanctions imposed by the United States. Cuba has faced critical fuel shortages and power outages lasting up to 20 hours a day, crippling essential services. To decentralize state control, the new plan expands the autonomy of private enterprises, permits direct imports and exports without state mediation, allows the establishment of private banks, and welcomes investment from Cubans living abroad. It even permits the entry of foreign fast food chains into the country. While President Miguel Díaz-Canel noted that the reforms were inspired by the market socialist models of Vietnam and China, experts warn that their success is highly dependent on the U.S. lifting its maximum pressure sanctions. Analysts suggest that unless these sanctions are eased, potential foreign investors will remain wary of U.S. financial penalties, hindering Cuba's efforts to rapidly revive its economy. According to Yahoo News, a deadly attack occurred at the Diori Hamani International Airport in Niamey, the capital of Niger, on June 18th. Niger's Ministry of Defense reported that a fierce gunfight broke out early in the morning when armed militants attacked the airport. The clash resulted in the deaths of 11 Nigerian soldiers and 2 civilians. Additionally, 22 of the attacking militants were killed, and authorities arrested 20 suspects while seizing weapons and ammunition. The extremist group Islamic State, Churis, has claimed responsibility for the assault. This incident marks the second attack on the capital's airport this year, following a drone targeting attack in January. The airport serves as a critical strategic hub, housing Niger's Air Force Base and the headquarters of a joint military force between Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. Security was reportedly tightened after the January attack, but experts note that extremist groups continue to pose a severe threat in the Sahel region, which has struggled with rising violence since a military coup in 2023. According to a report by Lionhay Xiaobao, Australia has confirmed its second case of H5N1 bird flu on the continent. Murray Watt, Australia's Minister for the Environment and Water, announced on Monday, June 22nd, that test results confirmed the second H5N1 case in Western Australia. This announcement comes just 2 days after Agriculture Minister Collins confirmed the country's very first case of mainland H5N1. That initial case involved a migratory bird found on a beach approximately 700 kilometers southeast of Perth, the capital of Western Australia. Prior to these detections, Australia held the distinction of being the only continent in the world completely free of the highly pathogenic H5N1 bird flu strain. Knowing the global spread of the virus, the Australian government had been actively preparing for its eventual arrival. Authorities are now closely monitoring the situation as they respond to these consecutive cases. According to a report by Thai Sounds, a tragic shooting incident occurred at San Jose National High School in Tacloban, Leyte Province in the central Philippines. The incident took place at around 9 a.m. local time on June 22nd, resulting in 3 deaths and 5 injuries. The injured victims were immediately transported to a nearby medical facility for treatment. Local police confirmed that one shooter has been arrested, while another suspect remains at large and is currently being pursued. In response to the tragedy, authorities have deployed additional police forces to the school and surrounding community to ensure the safety of students, faculty, and residents. They have also urged the public to avoid spreading unverified rumors and to cooperate fully with the ongoing investigation. School shootings are historically rare in the Philippines, with the country's last major campus shooting occurring in July 2022 at Ateneo de Manila University's law school, which also resulted in 3 fatalities. Police are continuing their investigation to determine the motive behind this latest attack. According to Yahoo News, Turkey has successfully completed the delivery of its first domestically produced Corvette, the Cam Roman, to Romania, an EU and NATO member state. The delivery ceremony, held at a naval shipyard in Istanbul, was attended by Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Romanian President Dan. During the ceremony, President Erdogan emphasized the historical significance of the event, noting that this is the first time Turkey has exported a military vessel to a NATO and EU member. He also highlighted Turkey's strong naval manufacturing capabilities, stating that the country is currently constructing over 50 warships simultaneously, with more than 15 of them destined for export to friendly and allied nations. Notably, all critical subsystems of the Corvette, including the combat management system, sonar, radar, and close-in weapon systems, were produced by domestic Turkish companies. Following the ceremony, the Turkish and Romanian delegations held a private meeting to discuss further bilateral relations. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.